Has there ever been a leading man actor in Hollywood who came out as gay at the peak of their career without hurting their leading man status? Hollywood has always been a bit of a paradox. It projects vibrant stories that push the boundaries on screen, yet behind the scenes it has often been conservative, to say the least. When it comes to leading men, the Dream Factory has historically banked on a very specific image: the straight, traditionally masculine hero. Coming out as gay while perched at the peak of stardom, that's been the equivalent of navigating a minefield while blindfolded. Nonetheless, there has been significant progress, especially in recent times. The most conspicuous example that comes to mind is Neil Patrick Harris. Remember him as the womanizing, suit-wearing Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother? The irony was as thick as the playbook he carried. Harris came out in 2006, smack in the middle of the show's run. If anything, it seemed to bolster his status rather than hinder it. He went on to host the Tonys, the Emmys, and even the Oscars, an impressive hat trick of showbiz affirmation. Still, we can't overlook that Harris's roles, while lead-worthy, have often leaned toward the comedic or the Broadway musical territory. Dramatic roles, that's where the meat's at for the leading man archetype in Hollywood. On this front, and quite unfairly, the industry hasn't had a generous track record. Actors like Rock Hudson had to cloak their sexuality until the end. Things are shaking up, though. As acceptance swells in society, so does the courage of actors to embrace who they are. Wentworth Miller, known for his role in Prison Break, came out in 2013. While it's arguable whether this was his absolute peak, it certainly didn't cause his career to nosedive. Colton Haynes, from Teen Wolf and Arrow, is another example, though you could debate whether he had reached leading man status in the most conventional golden age of Hollywood sense. But here's the deal. Hollywood still seems hesitant to cast openly gay actors in certain leading man roles. It's an antiquated notion that audiences can't separate an actor's personal life from their on-screen character, which frankly insults the audience's intelligence. We are shifting toward a more inclusive industry, but these shifts take time. As for Portland, where I'm from, there's a pretty supportive artistic community that aligns well with progressive attitudes in entertainment. It wouldn't be shocking if the next big name who breaks the mold calls the Rose City home. Thankfully, society is moving forward, and one can hope the question won't even need to be asked in the not-so-distant future. It'll be just another fact about an actor, not a career-defining moment.